Hey cruisers, thanks for coming in. Now we are working on manifolds, hoses today. We are getting the risers on. It is going to be a hell of a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. We really appreciate you. We love you. Come on in, let's do this. Hey cruiser, welcome back to Chris Craft. I'm Josh Wells, and today we are installing Stargazer's new hoses and manifolds. If you like DIY boat repairs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a message down below. Today is a big day. We are defending Stargazer because she isn't just a boat and she isn't just a thing, but she's a member of our family. We recognized her ability to provide us with stability, wisdom, and strength. So as a family does, we are taking care of her when she needs us the most. A few weeks ago, we assessed some damage on Stargazer. We discovered that her manifolds were in rough shape and those hoses desperately needed replacing. For the non-mariners watching, the manifolds are just the pipes that collect the hot exhaust gas directly out of the engine. Without the cooling effect of the water, the hot gases will burn right through those hoses. If they aren't changed every 5 years, you run the risk of them failing at sea. We think of the engine being Stargazer's heart and the hoses being her arteries. Without the proper circulation to her heart, she'll be in trouble. After determining the damage, ordering the new parts, and preparing them for installation, it is now time to take Stargazer into surgery, cruiser. As the great John Rosmaner said, the goal is not to cruise the boat, but rather to help the boat cruise herself. The old manifolds have already been removed, so I'm going to go in and take off all the hoses. Each hose should have 2 stainless steel clamps on them, which I'm going to go unscrew and reuse to attach the new hoses. These hoses haven't been replaced in ages. They were so rusty that they're cutting into my hands. Luckily, our brand new 3-inch hoses will be a perfect fit. I'm removing these clamps to reuse them, but I'm also going to use the old hose to measure the new one. And here I'm marking where those cuts need to be. I'm pulling the hoses off in sections so I can remember how to put them back on. Once we set the manifolds, we can then attach the new hoses. When that's complete, the risers will fit in the holes, but aligning them just right can be surprisingly hard to do. This is where dedication and patience really pay off. They say that a man who masters patience masters everything. We're gonna earn our pay today. We're gonna earn our pay. So ours go from 3-inch to 4-inch pipe. Now we bought 4-inch pipe, so we're good. Or hose. But make sure that you don't assume they're all the same. Once this is off, this is the second hardest job. After we get these off, I'm gonna spray paint them, clean them up with a little bit of sandpaper, then spray paint them. And then what we're gonna do is take the bolts and we're gonna line all the bolts into the holes to make sure that they bottom out and they're good. We're gonna hone the block, then we're gonna vacuum all the block out. And then we're gonna slide in our guide bolts, put our manifold on, tighten it down, and then put our riser on and tighten it down. Even though these old hoses need to go, the original cast iron elbows are completely reusable. The trouble is just removing the 2 pieces from each other. I'm definitely gonna have to use some elbow grease. So, you can't cut these and just cut them right off. The issue I'm running into is, I don't trust if I'm gonna get these back on. So, if I can't get these back on, what I'm gonna do is put these back on because I know they fit. And then, I don't know, get 2 boys and a mule or something to do it. Because I know they need to be changed because I'm looking at these things gonna explode. Which I'd prefer not to explode my family on the boat. And so the hard part's breaking them loose. That's really the hard part.
I say that. Getting them on is the hard part. Actually, there's no easy part. I was gonna lie to you, cruisers. I have good news and bad news. Good news is, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bad news, I'm going in the hole. A vice, that's what I need. A vice. Like gambling, or liquor, or women. Well, at least they're engineered well. The Italians, I'm telling you, those boys know how to make hose. The rust on the inside of the pipe has fused to the actual hose. And you, as I say, are in trouble. Yes! Oh, there is a God. If you've ever seen the movie Stripes, Bill Murray. Oh, such a good character. Oh, we did it! We got through!
Something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Now, if that wasn't a victory moment, I don't know what is. I've removed the cast iron elbow, so now I'm just spraying it down with that silver paint to match the color of the manifolds.
Okay, best way to do this is, as they say, one at a time. So take your time, mark it out. So we're going to replace this one. So set it to the side. It's a 3-incher. Grab said saw. Just try to stay on the line.
Now that our new hose is cut, I'm taking the stainless steel clamp from earlier and screwing them on. Remember, cruiser, you want 2 clamps per hose.
One down. 80 more to go. You want to mark it wherever you can see it, because they're not all the same length. And ideally you want to cut as straight as you can. Whew. Suck it, hose clamp. Suck it. Number 2. Done. Done. So the idea is, wherever you can, put it on. What you want to do is not bend them or mess them up, but they catch. So you want to bring them in wherever you can. And so if that's here, then it's here. You want to wrestle with it up top while you can, so that you don't have to do it in the bottom of the boat. Ideally, just makes it easier. Once we get close, we're going to put soap on the inside and the outside. I don't recommend you do this ever, but it hurt you. It makes you look bad. Shouldn't bully. Don't say bad things in church. And don't hit cast iron with a hammer. So I like to set these kind of where they would normally be, so that I can figure out what maintenance I need to do to them. And I tighten as I go. It's kind of like a checklist. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Lets me feel like I did something. Because I don't know if you can see my shirt. I need an attaboy. I need a good job. I need a... That is a heck of a good thing. I need that. As a man, I need that. Oh, look at that. It's called prior proper planning right there. So this one's a little tougher because it's a 4-inch, which means it's excitable. So as the diameter gets bigger, something exciting happens. The stakes become more. It's like cutting through a Michelin tire, by the way.
Mesdames, messieurs, le pneu Michelin X est extraordinaire.
So this one is now what we call longer. This one is what we call reserved. Wow. A little bit of soap. A little bit of soap. Don't be shy. Remember, a ton of water is going through here. So, other thing to know. This is a pro tip from a non-pro. This is not what they call manufacturer recommended. Dawn does not recommend it either. But it keeps ducts from being greasy and keeps greasy ducts from being soapy. I don't know what that is. If you leave a comment, we're giving away a free prize. This is not what they call a coil from inside of an exhaust. This is a stainless steel nose band. It goes right here. You put it right through. It goes right through. It's great. This right here, second comment gets that. Not the first, the second comment. If anybody's taking notes. 3 inches, much easier to cut than 4 inches. Because what's really fun is when you put them on backwards and you can't reach them. It seems unimportant until it's super, super important. I put one close and then I put it next to it. You don't have a lot of room, but you want to get them tight. And then once you get them heated up, you want to do it again right after we get it warmed up, after we tighten back down the manifold, because we're going to tighten the manifolds and then we're going to warm it up, get it up to speed, and blah, 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 blah. And then you let it run for a while, check for leaks, and then go around and tighten the bolts in a X pattern again. When you do that, do not forget these clamps. Soap. Coast Guard does not recommend soap because, well, it stays on the inside layer forever. We're going to suck out all of the cylinders. Look at that. There was some good rust in there. Yeah, we got quite a bit out, so it's good. You want to take your bolts and test every one of them. And you're going to put them in. Ooh. And I don't put them in very far. 3 turns maybe. The way this works is very, very scientific. Try and figure out how to get it over on the platform where you want it. Do not set it on the fuel pump. It's a joke. That's exactly where I put it. You want to start in the center and see if they tighten, but they should go in smoothly, easily. Hi, cruisers. This is the confession booth. This is how you know you're a boat owner. This is how you know you love the sea. I believe Kennedy said, we are 70% seawater. And this is how you know.
There it is. Risers and manifolds done on the starboard side. I'm going to do the other side real quick. Should be good. I got to move around some furniture, so when you see it, they'll be all done. But that's how you get them on. That's how you get them tight. They're good. They're not going anywhere. The only way to find out if they leak is to start up the engine and go for it. I'm going to change the oil and the plugs and then start her up. Nice job, guys. Thanks for helping. Love you. Talk to you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a good comment. But give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down twice. Make sure to really tell me that you didn't like it. Twice down. Thanks.